What up?
Hey.
Big ups!
Hey.
31 in the building. I'm pushing these episodes a little slower than we were for a couple of months ago. But,
Yeah, slacking.
We're going through the motions.
We had tables
We
to
got
make.
lives and shit. You know, you guys are barely even listening, so why are we gonna fucking give a shit what you think? So
Don't get sassy.
Medella.
No, welcome back, everybody.
Another episode.
How's the little 2 weeks? What have you guys been up to? What have you been watching? What have you been listening to?
Been jerking off a lot more.
Nice. Good for the prostate.
Yes, yeah. You know, just working on my health.
Yeah. It's all part of it.
The tattoo's been revealed. You probably see it.
We never sent me a photo. No, did you?
No, I did, but you're like, it's too late.
You're right.
Like, I'm an editor that needs to sleep. So
yeah, it was like midnight on a Tuesday. I was like, let me go to sleep.
Did not make it on the cutting room floor.
Shout out Sean for editing all the pods. Shout out Ryan for doing all the thumbnails. Hope you guys have been liking it.
Thumbnail's the best. I love it.
We're still evolving. We're still elevated, as always. Life's been good, you know, just a couple weeks. Weather's been miserable here in New England, but it's finally taking a turn.
I feel like the last few days of like a little nice weather has made up for how shitty it was before.
Yeah.
I forgot.
It's
been nice out.
It's like 68. We're like, this is gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yesterday I went to the Red Sox game. It was cold as fuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How late was the start?
Who were they
It
playing?
was 135, Baltimore, dude.
Oh,
We
shit.
fucking did not even get one run against the fucking poop-ass Baltimore Orioles, dude.
God.
Duran went, I think, 3 for 3.
Mm.
We left in like the 8th inning. I don't know if he went back up after that. But
Yeah.
Duran was getting hits. They had 7 hits, but no runs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I love the new.
Boston's been...
Dude, the
Alright.
green Monster Green is so fire.
It's
Yeah.
clean as fuck. I can't. It's
Super
just clean.
on
It's
it.
so nice. I love the white, the little yellow for the.
It's like an emerald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's way better. I hate saying that I don't like them because it's for the marathon, whatever. We all are supposed to care about the Boston Marathon, which no one ever did until it got blown up. But
Rest in
whatever.
peace, anyone.
Yeah, for real. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the marathon itself. Not
Well, now
like
that's
the,
what it, like, is
not
highly
like the
associated with
conflated
it.
history of the
Yeah.
marathon. But I never gave a shit about that. But whatever, it's cool if you do it. That's not. What am I saying? Oh, I didn't like the blue and yellow. I just didn't like it, dude. It's the Red Sox. Why are you wearing blue and yellow?
I never was a fan of that either.
But they win when they wear blue and yellow, like usually. So I mean, it's cool. They
Wasn't
sell
the whole
jerseys.
thing behind like the Red Sox? Like there was some luck behind it back in like probably like 47 or something.
Yeah.
What do you show it as that?
Rachel said live react to my TikTok on the pod. It was already fucking opened, asshole.
That's a live reaction.
Leave that in.
Well, what is this? Let me see this.
Green onions.
Green onions, zip and reseal, and this is how he opens it.
I did not fucking open the green onions.
So you bought them openly?
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Look at the man,
I see. She's blaming you for the failure of the supermarket.
zip and reseal,
Asshole.
and
You didn't open them?
No, I
Right.
took one green onion out, and the thing was already open, so I assumed she opened it.
this is what it's like to
Ryan is catching strays via TikTok.
Wow, that's fucked up.
She's ballsy saying
Damn.
put it on the pod.
I love that. She texts him mid-pod, like, react to this now. Yeah, we're leaving that in. But yeah, no,
You know,
Alright.
my week was pretty chill. You know, I did some rock climbing, always good. Actually, I got to do, went to the Worcester rock climbing gym, which was really cool. Yeah, it was a good time. Besides that, been playing some Last of Us, the second game. Kind of caught up on the show, so I'm like, I think there's one new episode, but I'm gonna play the game before I watch any more of the show.
are you caught up
Time to
equally
play
game
the
and
Yes,
series?
yeah.
Oh,
Basically,
that's
I
cool.
got caught up to where they were in the show, and then I
That's
finished
wicked
it.
cool. You
Yeah.
should have like done a series on that.
That would have been cool,
Ah.
but I played the first game and the second game, so spaced out. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I have some thoughts on that. But besides that, you know, I'm doing my reading, just kind of enjoying the weather, getting out, got the softball going on, just staying busy, you know.
Nice.
Same old.
Yeah.
Nothing
Nice.
super crazy, which is good. What about y'all?
I finally finished the table that I thought I was going to be able to do in one day, and it took fucking forever.
3 days.
Yeah, so the table and the benches are done.
Hell yeah.
I weeded my garden today.
Nice.
Fucking just
Yeah.
getting the outdoor activities out of the way.
'Tis the season.
Haven't really done a whole lot. Been on like a movie kick.
Yeah.
Just watched Cabin in the Woods,
Ooh,
which I
fuck yeah.
didn't like when it first came out. but now I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Alright,
it
we'll
more
have to
now.
dive into
You
this.
appreciate it more. It's
Yeah.
aged well.
Yeah. It has aged. It's
It
a
needs
fun
more
watch.
shitty shit to come out after something that you thought was shitty, and then you go back and you're like, oh man, this been so much
Yeah.
worse. This is actually good.
Yeah, it's kind of the best case scenario, I'd say.
That's always fun to rewatch something that's like surprises you.
Yeah, you
Like, I
remember-
thought I wasn't a fan of this, but this is actually pretty good. This
Yeah,
time
it was
around.
cool. I mean, I liked it when it first came out, but I didn't like get it, so I was just like, whatever.
Mm.
But yeah, it was
Grew
cool.
on you.
Yeah.
Alright. Martin, you've been rewatching something.
I've been rewatching Smallville.
Yeah. How did you feel about Smallville before the rewatch? Like,
I just remembered it from like being younger because I
Mm.
wasn't a big fan of all superhero stuff, but like I remember you had the series at your house. I think I owned a season at one point.
yeah.
Just used to watch it, and like no, I feel like anything you watched as a kid, like it didn't hit your like consciousness. It just went somewhere in your subconscious. And,
Yeah.
like, you registered it but didn't. It's like you heard it but weren't listening. I don't know, that kind of ordeal.
Mhm.
And then I'm watching, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
They
this
really
shit-
went this far? with it?
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
people dying and stuff.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
some weird kinky shit going on. It's a very fun show.
Oh, the whole episode where it's like they get together, Lois and him, or Lana and him, and they're just banging all around the barn.
Oh,
See it?
yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
And I was like, I don't remember that. Like, I also rewatched it not too long ago, so
Yeah.
it's still fresh.
You're like, wow, this is kind of like an adult themed
Yeah.
show. Watching kind of young.
Hmm.
And
Did
it's
you
like
start-
Superman. I'm gonna play my toy toy and Smallville's on.
Did you start the rewatch because of the new Superman movie coming out?
No, I just kept getting like heartthrob TikToks of Tom Welling. I was like, I gotta watch that show.
Something about this makes me want to watch it.
Yeah, so
No, hell yeah. I the first few seasons are really
the
cool.
tension. Oh my
Man.
god, it's such like that. Like I mean, I don't want to like sexualize or not sexualize, but like sanction it into different sexualities, like being a male,
Mhm.
female, all that jazz, whatever. But like the undertones of like, it's fun.
Mm.
Like it's definitely I feel like more of like a girly.
Oh, you like
a-
the...
a- adaptation of what I'm saying it is. But
Okay.
It was like ooh, you're like
Do you feel it's romanticized a little more than like other depictions?
I don't know romanticized, but I just like that soulmate kind of like love tension thing they got going on between Clark and Lana, and then this weird thing over here with Chloe or
Chloe, the cousin of Lois.
no.
Yeah, she ends up... Chloe's
Yes,
the blonde
yes,
friend, right? Yeah, she ends up being Lois's cousin.
Lois, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a fun one.
No, I agree. It is
Yeah.
fun to like have this
I was like drinking some
alternate...
wine, watched it the other night. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
They
Like,
play with that idea of like, he's supposed to be with Lois,
Yeah.
but like there's the possibility. They've even done like twist offs of like short stories where they end up together, and like
Yeah.
also one of the best versions of Lex Luthor.
Oh, I
ever.
love it.
Michael
It's so
Rosenbaum
good.
or whatever.
Such a good
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah, throughout the whatever season.
Where
this
I'm
is.
at, and spoilers if you've never watched Smallville, but he's at a point where he like had lost his powers and accepted Jor-El, his like real father,
Yeah.
who lives as an entity now, not
Mhm.
a living being, takes away some like Hercules shit going on.
Yeah.
But takes away his powers and then like gets in a scuffle with Lex because he's pissed 'cause he found out Lex like sent these psycho people powered after him, thinking Clark was gonna like reveal himself,
Mhm.
and he didn't have his powers at the time. I don't know, I'm rambling, but basically just they deck each other,
Yeah.
and then like Clark's bleeding,
Oh.
and he's just like, is that good enough for you now? He's like, the roller coaster of their relationship as friends and like to enemies. It's so good.
Yeah.
Frenemies.
Front of me. Yeah. Because it all starts with him saving Lex's life, and Lex is like, that shouldn't have been possible. Humanly. Dude's doing blinkers over here. That looked like brown in the middle of it. It was such a deep hit.
It was a shit hit.
Can I
Yeah.
Oh,
wet
definitely.
my whistle a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Any other things been...
It's hot. It's a hot show. Go watch Smallville.
It's hot, he
It's
says.
hot. Anything else? I don't know. Just being a father, 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's
Struggling.
Always good. We went to the
Being
beach today.
depressed. No, I'm just kidding. Went to the beach? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, we
went to
did
the
go.
beach.
We hung out with Sean's brother.
Mm-hmm.
I
who
love
has
that
also
area.
have kids. Yeah, no,
Next
it was
time you
cool.
guys want to go down there for a drink, I know the fucking coolest bar on that street. We'll go on a night where they have music playing.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a hotel up the hill,
Mm.
and in the basement of the hotel, you went
Yeah,
there, right?
yeah.
Dude, it is the coolest bar.
It's a really cool spot.
It's like a fucking basement that they just put like a lounge in. It's like really dim lighting.
Okay.
And like you can just go there. They have good food, like good like higher end cocktails, and
Oh,
then
shit.
like the band comes in, and then it just
No
turns
idea.
into a fucking banger.
Yeah,
it
it's pretty
feels like
fire.
a house party.
No
Yeah.
shit.
It's so
And
sick.
like,
We
pretty
gotta rip
good
it up
sized
there.
bar. It's like tight down there,
Yeah,
but
it's
the bar
very
is
tight.
pretty long, so you can
Yeah.
get a drink pretty quick.
Yeah.
Quicker than you think, at least.
Yeah, you wouldn't really, because it's in a hotel, so you're
Yeah.
like, oh, what the fuck? But if you know, you know. It's,
No shit.
it's-
Yeah.
I've never
it's
been.
fun.
We gotta check it out this summer.
Yeah, dude. There was.
Do a pie and lime.
It's gotta be one of the first 3 vlogs.
All right, bet. The last time we went the week before you had been there and you ran into one of my exes, and I remember you were
Yeah.
like, they like this band, and this band is here again today, and you
Yeah.
might see them. And I was super paranoid.
It was chill.
It was fine.
I just bought one of those chest things to help me get like better view for working. But like, how funny it would be if we found like a fourth anonymous person, just like, you're gonna wear this chest camera and film all three of us like all night, and then we're just gonna clip it up into some
From across the bar, they're just watching like this.
Yeah,
They just see us
hanging
hanging
out. Like, what do
Yeah.
you?
So if anybody wants to be our intern, we can pay you in bong hits.
Yeah.
And fucking,
Get some soju shots.
yeah, you get to go out on the road with us.
Yeah, that would be hilarious though.
Just,
Just keep it always on us. Just keep recording.
Yeah, we don't care about you. Just
And we'll just keep running up to the camera randomly and being like,
we could get one of our friends to help us with that.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So wait, Ryan, I want to dig into Cabin in the Woods because
Oh,
I actually
yeah.
love that movie. Back
Yeah,
in the day.
yeah.
Like, so yeah, what did you think about like what changed for you in this watching?
So
compared to
you
before?
really, like, at first I was like, okay, like, my takeaway from it, I was like, this is like people who wanted to make like a high budget horror movie and have it be like a love letter to all the horror movies that they loved and
Right.
put like a weird twist on it with like the guys in the lab and they're controlling everything.
Right.
And
The
like,
whiteboard
you
of
don't
monsters.
know why they're, you just know that they're doing it. The one thing I don't like, and a lot of movies do this, is like when there's a big reveal, like Sigourney Weaver has nothing to do with anything and
Yeah.
then just comes in and explains the movie to you like you're 3 years old, and it's
Yeah.
like, I probably could have figured this out, but thank you. But so like, yeah, they kind of, it's really like on the nose, but so the whole point of the scenario, they're basically building a simulation for these like stereotypical like archetype horror characters to kind of go in, choose their own misadventure, whatever, and like at the end it's revealed that they're all being sacrificed to the gods, and it's like you can look at that for what it is and be like, oh yeah, you know, or dude, that thing. Woo!
the cookies.
Fucking cookies. But
It
like,
doesn't have some like Inception ass kind of like layering to that movie.
Yeah,
it does. Like,
because it's going back and forth between like these people, like they don't be like figure out they're in a simulation basically.
yeah.
How
That's when this movie came out.
Yeah.
2015.
2012.
Ah,
Oh, I didn't think you
years
know.
off.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw it in theaters. I was a junior in high school, man.
Damn.
Simpler
Yeah.
times.
Mm.
So yeah,
Were they?
the gods at the end are like the horror movie fans
Yeah,
who
yeah.
get mad if there's not enough blood, or if like,
Right.
oh, I would have done this kill like that.
Certain
It's-
people have to survive in certain order, and there's a system to it.
and you have to appease the gods,
Yeah.
or they'll rain hell on earth. You have to appease the fucking moviegoers, or they'll give you a bad Rotten Tomatoes
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
But yeah, it's a really fun movie. The pacing on it is pretty good, and like even as somebody who saw it again, I still find like the twist at the end like pretty entertaining. So yeah, I like it. I thought it was just like a good stupid movie, and then I realized that there's a little bit more there to it now, which is cool. I like when that happens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll have to give it a rewatch.
It's
What,
worth
would you
it.
give it a rating? 1 out of 10?
7.5.
7.5.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
I'd say that's healthy.
Yeah.
I love the whiteboard of just like crazy different monsters. You can like pause and read and see all the stupid shit they put on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And that really adds to that feel of like the love letter to the horror genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know it's like been a while since you've all seen it, but you know how like the bad guy from Billy Madison's in it?
Yeah.
He's like one of the dudes, and
Yeah.
he like bets Mermaid for how they like, 'cause
Right.
they basically choose their own, like they have the rip off fucking puzzle thing from like the Cenobites, what movies? Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. Oh yeah.
I've
You
never
can
seen
do that,
Hellraiser.
or you can do the zombies,
Yeah.
or
Mm.
blah 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 blah. And then like they're all betting like, oh no, they're gonna do this, they're gonna pick
Yeah.
that. And then that guy's like, I really wanted it to be a merman, and
Yeah.
that was like the ultimate foreshadowing of like that's how he dies. At the
Yeah.
end, the
Yeah.
merman flops on him and like
The bad guy. He's
Yeah.
the bad guy from Billy Madison, you said? Yeah.
He's like just one of the only named like faced people of this like corporation for most
Yeah.
of the movie.
Yep.
It's like you see him and the other guy just constantly like
Yeah,
talking
the dad
about.
from Step Brothers.
Yeah. Oh shit, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
and then
that's funny.
Sigourney Weaver for like no reason, and Chris Hemsworth being in that. Like,
I didn't know
yeah,
Chris is Hemsworth.
yeah.
Are you really gonna try to smoke one right now? You fucking cunt. Give me
That's
one.
Insane.
Don't do it.
I don't know if you can smoke cigs on YouTube.
Any other final thoughts on Cabin in the Woods?
Go watch it. Watch movies, man.
Yeah, watch
Keep
movies.
cinema alive.
Fuck yeah. Oh, my last thought. The coffee mug bong. I've always wanted that.
So cool.
Always
And then
wanted that.
that's like his fucking like
Weapon.
weapon of choice.
Yeah,
the,
he just
the
smashes
stoner
it.
guy rules.
Yeah, he's the
He
man.
carries.
Definitely.
There's some cool kills in that.
Yeah.
You know, like when the biker dude jumps into the electric fence. It's like
yeah.
crazy.
And then the zombie that has like the bear trap, and you just fucking like,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
shit.
then like yanks
I
people
forgot
back.
about
That
that.
shit's crazy.
Dude, give it a watch.
I gotta watch it, dude. I feel like I haven't watched it since 2012.
Right. I feel like I watched it once or twice, but it's been a while.
I think I seen it twice. I think I once saw it in theaters. I forget with who. I don't know if it was you. And
That's what
then,
he said earlier.
maybe we all went.
Maybe.
I honestly think we did.
Yeah, who knows?
Cool.
And I remember watching it again one night. We threw it on, like, probably like a year later.
Mm.
Showing it at your place.
It's good shit.
Oh, it's out now.
It would have been cool. I like how they did it, where that you see like both POVs like right off the rip. But it kind of like I almost wonder if they toyed with like not doing the reveal that whole lab even exists until like closer to the end. Too.
Like-
So, like maybe you can figure out that like you're like something's happening where it's like clearly not like the door opens because there's like a little regulator that pushes it open. Like if you could kind of figure out that shit's happening without the like knowledge of the lab existing, that might be cool. But
Yeah, but
I had no complaints. It was fun.
yeah, like they can be criticisms without complaints. You know,
Yeah.
Be like it could have worked out better that way, but it's still a good movie. I think it's a cult classic. I'd say.
Episode 31?
Episode 31.
31. Did you guys see that movie 31 with Rob Zombie?
Well,
Yeah, sure.
no, I don't think I have seen that one.
That's like the only zombie flick I still haven't seen.
I haven't seen it.
Best zombie movie.
Train to Busan.
Dude, yes. Train to Busan is one of the best.
Insane.
What a beautiful story.
Yeah.
At the end, he's like walking the train tracks, and they're all like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah, phenomenal.
I haven't seen it. It's always on
You've never
people's,
seen Train to
like,
Busan?
Dude, it's on like everybody's Mount Rushmore. I gotta watch
Well,
that.
because he comes across so corny, and then
They just do it so well. No cheers, sorry.
The beak.
But yeah, no, that's awesome. I've been watching a few things. I do want to touch a little on Last of Us. It's very, very popular right now, and actually, a lot of people are giving it flack. And
Everybody hates Bella Ramsey.
what a shame. Like, I get she doesn't look exactly like Ellie. Some of the writing in season 2 has gone downhill from what I've seen. I've only seen up to like episode 4 or 5, but like to dog on Bella Ramsey is just dumb because she's an amazing actress. Like from a kid in Game of Thrones, she was amazing, and she does a really good job. I think in the first season, she does a pretty near perfect Ellie. And I think the issue is just the writing with like not letting her grow up.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, it's like she's still kind of played a little too young
Yeah.
and like muted, whereas in the game she's like on a
more of
fucking
a
mission.
badass.
Yeah. And it's like little things, but
There,
like,
there has to be differences between the game because
Yeah.
then there'd be no point of the show existing.
yeah, like a lot of people with the Lilo and Stitch are super upset, and they're like, live action. When are we gonna get a live action that's a shot-for-shot remake of the original? And like
Lion
that's
King.
not the
If you
point.
have an opinion that strong on Lilo and Stitch, like please just like don't vote, don't have kids.
I mean, do they have to
don't
get rid of
look at it.
Gantu? Like they could have just CGI'd him.
I think it just shows that there really isn't a need for these live actions. To be honest, like
Yeah.
if something's good animated,
I haven't
they're
seen
gonna
it
be able to
yet.
get away. Right,
So,
I haven't either.
but the
so-
director looks like he's trying to take more of like a heart homely feeling between the sisters kind of storyline,
Right.
And made another dude the enemy or whatever,
yeah,
who
you're
was
talking
actually
about-
close with them. I don't know,
I can't remember
whatever.
his name, but
I think I'd rather it not be shot for shot. Let someone take
Right.
the project and make it their own.
yeah,
When they did The Lion King, I complaining about this in a very early episode of this podcast.
I remember this.
Oh my god, it was so like just gross. I was like, this is so stupid.
Yeah, you
It
couldn't say
all
that.
just comes off as like a huge cash grab.
It
Exactly.
is.
Like
yeah.
I think like
But it was like bar for bar, word for word, just the new voice actors, new animation.
Right.
I was like, this looks terrible.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would make it more epic and obscene. But
Mhm.
like, that's the biggest problem with like a lot of these things that came out. Obviously, nostalgism is like a big part of it.
Yeah, for sure.
But things that came out from our era, like the '90s and the early 2000s,
Mhm.
it's never reworked in a way to be for us as the audience.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I think that's where the biggest money grab would actually be.
Right.
If they were like, all right, let's make Lion King live action with like real looking lions, but let's make it like fucking hell.
Yeah.
Let's have fucking Scar be like nasty, some crazy hyena scenes. No,
Mhm.
they're like.
you know what would be
Hakuna
cool
Matata.
is if they just like there's so much like nature footage out there from
Right.
like the Nat Geo docs and like BBC docs and
Mhm.
shit. Like if somebody just cut all of that up with like the Lion King like original
Yeah.
dialogue,
Yeah.
but like just had it be with like dude that would be I would watch
Yeah,
that.
that would
That
be
would
pretty
fucking
badass.
rule.
Yeah, if you did it right, you could have a lot of fun with that.
And honestly, just because the internet has existed for 30 years, that probably is already somewhere.
Valid.
I will say the new Mufasa movie came out, definitely done better than
Interesting.
I watch it because my kids have thrown it on. I've never watched it start to finish, but I will say from what I have watched, already better than what the Lion King remake was.
You know why? Because this is my point. The best live actions take something, and they do something different. But what they add, they do something different. What they add builds on the lore that's already there.
Yes.
The One Piece live action, extremely popular. One, because it does stay true to the source, but like in the first season, right? There's this unshown fight between Zoro and a member of Baroque Works in the manga and in the anime, and it's just like something that's talked about and whatever. In the live action, they decide to show that, right? And so, and giving us something new, but it's still connected. Yeah, and like just expand on like the themes. You know what I mean? Like you can add stuff. I like
layering like that.
Yeah, like that's when it is the done the most successful.
Gives you more to pull off of like the same story.
Yeah, just doing the same story. Like, dude, like, okay, Lilo and Stitch. When did that come out? Like early 2000s.
Like they could have had Stitch live action and been like, "Fuck you," and we all would have been like, "Ah!" Middle finger. This is the one we wanted.
It was intended to be an animated movie. If
like
Disney wanted to,
space battles. Right.
That would be sick. Like a spoof almost.
I just hope that Lilo's throwing haymakers.
Or they just go hard as fuck with it.
In the original, like she gets on, she's like beating up the girl. And she's like, she's beating the shit out of that girl.
Dude, imagine like a horror movie twist of like Lilo and Stitch.
Stitch is just an absolute demon.
I mean, when does the IP copyright expire? Like,
right.
They did that with like Mickey Mouse and fucking Winnie the Pooh and shit already.
Yeah,
I didn't see any of that.
But actually, this reminds me of The Last of Us. One of the things that they really do well in the first season, and this is way back, but I had to touch on it because it's similar. There's this character named Bill. And in the game, you just get like these notes that hint at that he had this lover who ran away. And in the game, he's like, Bill, I actually fucking hate you, and I can't stand dealing with your bullshit anymore. I'm leaving you. And in the show, they zone in on that and make a whole episode, like a bottleneck episode about their relationship. And like, it's a beautiful love story. Yeah, it's really well done.
That was cool.
And it's like, that's the stuff you gotta do. You gotta build on it and like use the similar themes, but like make something new and like add your imprint.
Clearly there's a talent.
Wasn't that... I think that scene was set in New Bedford for some reason.
You could be right.
They didn't actually film it there, but they're like, New Bedford, Massachusetts.
Boston is like we start the game, we start the show in Boston. Yeah. And then they travel across to Seattle, I think. Yeah, a little spacey on the locations. But yeah, no, Last of Us is fantastic. I've been loving that. Excited to finish the game.
It's funny because I just saw someone post a TikTok that traveled to like Boston.
Yeah.
Because like what Fallout 4 is based in Boston or like some video game.
I think it's Fallout 4. Yeah.
And he's like, "That's so crazy. I've shot so many things." Like, it's such a weird way to like look at Boston.
Yeah.
Being from this area, I was just like, huh.
Yeah, I've seen breakdowns.
Seeing it in a video game before you ever saw it in real life.
Right. They have like a whole level in Fenway. There's a town in there, and like it's very well. They took Fenway and dragged it into the game. And like,
that's sick.
I've seen videos where they take like still pictures and they show you where that is in real life, and it's like scarily accurate.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was really well done.
What is like your favorite like media depiction, like movie, show, whatever, of Boston? Like, or what is like the most accurate like media depiction of Boston?
Well, that's a good question. Most accurate. I might have to just spit out a few good ones.
Probably Hubie Halloween.
Oh, dude. I will say the Ted TV show is pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
It's like, I've only seen like probably 3/4 of the first season. I think it might only have one season. But there's like, it's funny.
There's only one right answer, and it's The Departed.
The Departed,
yeah. I was thinking Boondock Saints, but that's kind of like a completely like out of left field answer.
I was going to say Boondock Saints too, but it's like, it's all just gun violence and like it's a little exaggerated.
It goes as far as Hubie Halloween to
Food Saints.
Yeah,
no, there's gotta be a better answer.
Where is not Hocus Pocus set?
Yeah,
that's
Salem.
Salem. Yeah,
that's the greater Boston area.
True. There's definitely a better answer out there, and I'm lacking.
I guess I don't really have one.
What about Fever Pitch?
I think it's
I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
And you know they had to like rewrite the end of it because they thought that the Sox were gonna lose. That's so cool, dude.
Yeah.
Fever Pitch. I've been like telling Rachel like next time like we're just like don't know what to watch. We need to watch that. And she like, no, that movie sucks. I'm like, no, it's so good.
Oh my god, freaking yeah, that's a good question though.
Something's gonna come to me later in the episode. I'm gonna keep spinning that one.
How about you guys let us know?
Yeah.
And then maybe if you have a fucking coherent string of thought, we'll talk about it on the next episode.
Hell, maybe even watch it.
Or just wherever you're from, what movie do you think instills the most of like where you're from?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
culturally.
Yeah. Like if you live in California, what's the most California-esque like?
Johnny Tsunami, baby.
That's Hawaii. And...
Oh no.
Oh,
Johnny Tsunami fucking rules.
No,
dude.
what a good
His
movie.
hating ass dad, and then his grandfather's just like, yo.
He's like, do whatever you want,
Yeah,
man.
dude, fuck school. Your dad's a bitch.
Oh, I love it.
Rhode Island's definitely got Me and Myself and Irene.
Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah.
That's my daddy.
A common.
Rhode
I
Island
feel
State
like-
Trooper.
I feel like
He's so fucking funny.
the Rhode Island, the cop might be a little accurate, but the rest of it doesn't seem anything like Rhode Island to me.
Yeah.
The rest of that movie.
Yeah.
I've been working down there. It's exactly like that.
I guess I gotta rewatch.
No, just,
It's like don't bother. Fuck.
just go to Rhode Island.
No, true. I'm there a lot too for that softball league and everything. And
What?
that softball league, it's in Rhode Island that I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm always over there.
I thought you were just having like a hard reset. Where you're like, yeah, I was doing softball. I was like, you already mentioned this.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Was there anything else you guys had? I did have one more notes on something else, but it's just super random.
Send it, brother.
Alright, it's this anime I started watching. I talked to you about it the other day.
Yeah.
It's called Mob Psycho. This is like clearly on the spectrum coded kid who like has EMT powers. Like he has some sort of psychic abilities.
EMT powers.
He can
Yeah,
save
like
people if they
with
get
his
in a car
mind and
accident.
shit like that.
Okay.
But he can like see spirits and ghosts and all that. And he's in middle school, and there's this like grown ass adult that has convinced him that he doesn't need to do anything with his life except work for him and like hunt ghosts. So he's like acting as his mentor, but he just is like making
Using
money
his
off this kid.
powers.
Yeah. And so the second episode, there's this like incel ghost at this girl's school who's like creeping over bathroom stalls and like stealing their underwear and bras and like floating around the school being creepy. And like they get into it, obviously Mob is like dressed as a girl and trying to find the ghost guy. And in the end, the ghost, I think I made a quote of it. No, I didn't. But basically, the ghost like guilts Mob. He's like, "What are you doing with your life? Like, I might be a perv, but like, at least I'm doing something with myself." Blah blah blah. Like the worst offense for being a creep. And Mob like takes this, and he's just kind of like, "You know what? No, fuck you." It kills the ghost, and like the whole side plot is that they were trying to get him to join this like psychic club, and he's got this crush on this girl, and they're like, "All right, Mob's like, you beat the ghost. Like, are you gonna join the club now?" He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna join a club." But instead he joins the bodybuilding club and is like, I'm just going to get ripped because I want to date girls. And that's like the whole episode. And, like he learns like almost nothing. And I was like, what the fuck is going on with this show? But it is actually very funny. And I'm excited to see where it goes. But yeah, it was just super random.
The
Is this
original
new?
dynamic.
No, it's it's like 10 years old, I think.
I was gonna say, it's like it starts off like you're describing like Mr. Bass and World of T-shirts relationship. Where
Yeah,
this fucking
literally.
old guy is just like milking everything out of just some unassuming autistic kid.
He's literally like, don't worry about class, don't worry about like clubs or girls or anything. Like, just work for me, man. It's crazy.
I don't know what made me think of this, but do you see those kids going around like ridiculously lowballing people trying to sell cars and shit?
Yeah.
I
No,
seen
what?
one with mass plates. This dude selling like this wicked old F Chevy, and it's
Okay.
not nice. And they come and they're like, we thought it was a Malibu, and he's like, "Are you guys fucking with me?" And then he's just like, the kids just start saying like random ass car parts that don't exist, and he's like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here!" It's like just
Yeah.
like the most mass guy though. He's got
Hell yeah.
a construction shirt on, a necktie, and he's like huge. He's like, "Get out of here!"
Yeah, he's
Don't
got the
fuck
pack of
around."
cigs.
I
Like,
seen them do that with like a boat too. They like crawled. And the guy's like, "Get the fuck out of my boat!" It's so funny.
Oh, it's
Oh,
fantastic.
ridiculous.
Do we want to segue to the album of the week? We have.
Yeah, man.
Please introduce it. I'm very
I
excited to talk about it.
introduced the gang to some fat tunes.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to pick like because we went with some like recent albums, we
Mhm.
went with some like older stuff. So I was like, what's like a 2010s classic? So I was like kind of going through like that section, and I was like, oh, Lonerism. That's like the album that like really sticks out to me. Like that 2010s, like so much changed like culturally, and Lonerism I think is just like such a cool album. Like it's like just the sound and like the sonic feeling of the album just like I feel like just crashes over you in waves, and it really
Awesome.
just like takes you in. And it's also a cool example of how you can be like heavily influenced by like a genre of music and like a specific band, and not just like become a fucking rip off of them. Like introduce
Yeah.
your own like cool flair and like an homage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What
no,
do
it
you
was
guys
dope.
think?
I fucking loved it. It's definitely like paint a picture for you. Like 9 p.m. It's dark out, no light. Start that album, pull out
Yes.
your driveway, and just drive mindlessly and listen to this thing. You just be like, Holy shit.
I definitely also got that excuse me, that late night like cruise vibe from it.
Yeah.
What I love about it is it's like it's easy listening to a degree, right? You can throw that on in the car and just kind of get lost to it. It takes you on that journey. You kind of get lost in the flow, but then you can also very intentionally like focus in on it.
Yeah.
And it's very grasping, like enthralling for
Yeah.
the listener. And I like that it kind of, in terms of like the individual listener's experience, this album really lends itself to like, it gives the control to the listener, and it's like, get out of it what you will. 'Cause
Yeah,
either
for
way,
sure.
it's a really cool album. And like you said, the Beatle influences, like at least that's what I caught.
It's so strong.
There's also like some turnover vibes for some of the songs.
Yeah, like a
some
little
of the
bit of like that
melodic,
lo-fi, like
Yeah.
melodic shit.
little
Yeah.
what'd you call it? Sonic, you know, like that
Yep.
psychedelic kind of feel.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool. And just a really good listening experience overall.
Yeah, it's crazy that one person made that album. Too.
Yeah, that's crazy to me that you mentioned
Yeah,
that.
that's like kind of like a meme whenever people talk about Tame
So is
Impala.
it not a band? He's just in one dude?
He's just one brother.
No shit.
No, wasn't it like Glenn Coco or something?
Yeah, it's like Kevin Parker.
Kevin Pa, you go, Kevin Paca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, his shit's sick. Like, I like Currents. I like his newer stuff too. But Lonerism, I think, is probably like his best album, and I think a lot of people would agree with that. And it's like just some of like there's a lot of like distortion, which is like
Oh, yeah.
they mix the vocals like low.
Mm.
Because like if you have like all that going on where there's like people talking and like everything's echoed to fuck and
Yeah.
like whatever, and then like you have a guitar riff and then just like a juicy little fucking synth breakdown.
So many layers.
There's so much going on, so it's like the fact that the vocals are kind of like secondary to the album is really cool. It makes
Yeah.
because you're gonna want to listen back and be like, oh, what did I miss? Like I was just jamming and like
Yeah.
this guy's talking about like how no one wants to be fucking friends with him and shit. Like,
Yeah, missed opportunity.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like
So
definitely
funny.
re-listenable to find like
Right.
what you missed.
Like you said, you can really just kind of like listen to it and not like enthrall yourself in it, and you can really dive into it. which is really
Like
cool.
I'd say like 75% of the songs on there, if you get aux and you put it on, like nobody's gonna be like, yo, who played that? Like everyone's just gonna be fucking like jamming to it.
Those switch ups too.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
someone else put another song on. Like,
Yeah, that's the worst, dude. When someone gives you like, you got like, dude, you get aux and it's like, oh fuck, like what am I? And like you just put some shit on and it's like either scaring the hoes or just like no one's feeling it. You're like,
Yo,
damn.
side story. Our buddy had a limo for his wedding, and we were driving to the venue, and he was, I don't know why, everyone's like, Sean, put the music on. And I blanked so fucking
You
hard.
crushed it though.
Dude, I put on like Schizo, which we hadn't all listened to in like 10
That was
years. It was,
fire.
I'm glad, but I remember the whole time I was like, I don't know what anyone wants to listen
You
to
had
right
that guy
now.
like, wait a minute, get out how I live it,
Oh,
10
yeah.
toes in. I was like, all right, dude, Sean's killing it. Like you
Oh,
threw some
glad.
classics on there. You threw some Chief Keef on there.
Fucking
Yeah,
love
dude,
it.
you
Dude, I was-
killed it.
I was
It's
spitballing.
mad pressure though.
It was
If
mad
someone's
pressure.
asking you to single-handedly ignite
saying.
the vibe because we had a schizophrenic fucking limo driver that was trying to like suck us all off.
Dude,
in
he
the
was
back.
the Six Flags guy.
That
It
guy
like-
was out of his. He was a cartoon character almost.
Oh,
He was
God.
out of his fucking mind. He would like get mad close to you, and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get you this."
How you doing, man? All right, yes, sir. All right, sir. Here we're gonna do for you, sir.
Oh
It's
my
very
God.
like,
Brother was sniffing keys like,
Yeah.
right before he picked us up, I think, and he was just geeked.
yeah, I think so.
But,
But no,
that's
yeah,
hilarious.
Lonerism isn't a great listening experience.
Yeah,
Like, I'll
Fox.
look back to
I had to get back.
I want to listen to that on the beach at night.
Mm.
That'd be
That's
cool.
Yeah, dude, you
little
got a nice.
fucking spliffy, little fucking Modelo.
like a
dude.
light, heavy splash made to like 20 yards away. In the
Yeah.
ocean. Like,
Hell,
some just surfaced.
Give me a seaside campfire with some like sandy s'mores, you know?
Why don't we do?
God.
It's so talked about. Like, we did have a fire at a deserted beach.
You need
Let's
like a
do it.
private beach.
Nah, you just gotta
Just
be
go find the
fucking-
deep dunes of the cave.
The deep
Give me a
dude.
pina coladas.
Getting lost in
If
the
you do it
rain.
so confidently too, they'll just be like, "Oh, it's just some rich assholes
Yeah,
walking around
right.
here."
I really want to get a truck or a Jeep for my next car because I miss like having like the beach sticker just to be able to post up on the beach. But like beaches that let you drive on it, you're generally allowed to have a fire. So Sandy Neck on Cape, that's
That
like
sounds like
But,
so opposite what you would think too.
yeah,
though.
right.
Yeah.
Like gasoline up vehicle.
well, you have to like park far away.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's like a goal for like the next like year or so. Like my car is probably not gonna last forever, so hop another Jeep or like a
Hell yeah.
small pickup.
I love
I
that.
hate how fucking big pickup trucks are now, dude.
Yeah, there's not really a
Saved my
good.
life.
Valid.
I'm not trying to prove anything though, dude. Like you get like dude, like a 98 1500 pickup truck would be like just fucking
Nice little tight box.
bare bones,
Right.
dude. You got the bed, you're
Tight
picking
box.
up fucking whatever. Now a 1500
Oh, this
is
lips
like
on her.
a fucking like Escalade just for the interior
Yeah.
with like a 3-foot bed.
Yeah.
And like, dude, like you could probably do all of your driving in a Corolla and it wouldn't affect your day. You just wanted
Right.
the truck to be a jackass.
Yeah, you're really
Jackass.
paying just for like the
Yeah.
aesthetic of it almost
Yeah.
at that point.
Trucks are too big now.
I kind of agree.
Hot take.
I'll take right there. I love it. Trucks are too big.
Trucks are too fucking big now, dude. What are you trying to prove?
Yeah, like, just
if you need a big truck to tow horses or something, like I get it. Like they should still make
Valid.
them, but dude, make like a Ranger. But even the new Ranger is like a bigger truck now. Like, dude,
Yeah.
just make like a little fucking pee pee poo poo. Like,
if your truck almost doesn't fit in the highway lane and
Yeah.
you don't even have anything in the bed of your
Chill.
truck, you're pissing me off.
chill.
Like, relax with that.
Stop buying Cybertrucks.
no,
Say it with me. Stop buying Cybertrucks.
I like them.
They
Cybertrucks
look
suck.
so futuristic.
They look
Stop
like a
buying
like a
Cybertrucks.
not fully rendered.
It's
Not
thing.
for
not
any
rendered.
other
Yeah.
political reason or anything else.
They just-
stop buying Cybertrucks.
I like them.
That's like some fucking beep, 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 ass motherfucker that just like I drew this as a kid.
Yeah, like it makes me think of Laura Croft's tits in the old '90s game. Like they're just a box and it's like comes in like that. Like, yeah, that's just what it reminds me of. And it's
Yeah.
like I was just really there. That
Buying
looks good.
Cybertrucks. Looks like somebody driving the fucking moon, bro. Get that thing out
True.
of here.
For real.
Valid.
This is Earth, brother. Earth's calling.
Yeah, get with it,
A
bro.
lot of the new electric vehicles look like how like the like South Park creators like draw them.
Oh my god!
Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like in like the COVID episodes and
Yep.
stuff. Like that's like what like the new like electric Kia and shit looks like. It's
I'd
funny.
say you're only allowed to have a Cybertruck if you have one of his flamethrowers too, and you always just constantly ride with your arm out the window with a flamethrower in the air.
I just talked to someone today who they were saying how like they got that hit that flamethrower back in the day.
Really?
I was like, what have you done with it? Nothing. I
Yeah.
used it once and that was it.
Mhm.
Why
I
would you
used it
spend
to
that?
light every fire.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Crazy.
I would. Do you guys know about Swamp Fest?
No.
What?
Mudman.
Yo,
Swamp
depending
Fest.
on when we finish this up, I might fucking fuck around and throw like a quick Swamp Fest video.
Okay.
up. So Florida Swamp Fest is just this like huge event in the woods. It started out as just like a BMX event,
Mhm.
and now it's just like people just doing whatever the fuck they want.
Okay.
But there's like always people with flamethrowers. That, like, so there's like a
Imagine Florida, man.
I'm sorry, bro.
Trigger.
Dude, we're gonna watch this and you're gonna fucking book a one-way ticket.
We're gonna go all move down there, bro. John's moving down there. Get Sean to move down there. You and
Yeah.
Rachel move down there.
I'd be down.
I would be
but
down,
here's my
honestly.
motto. I want to move somewhere but keep my apartment because I'm so emotionally attached to it and like I never want to give that
Right.
apartment up.
Rent it to someone you know and then just be like, I'm coming home for the week.
Yeah,
Let
that'd
me
be
stay.
cool as hell.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nuts though? If we actually all moved down there, we continue the pod in a different state.
Just
You
in
could
Florida.
literally go to Swamp Fest.
Yes.
You guys would love
They
it.
do so much in Florida.
I
If you
know,
look
dude.
at an event list, dude, it's like.
Yeah.
Crazy. It was
yeah.
very nice.
Oh,
I just
It was so
realized.
funny when we did bring the kids to the park today.
Mhm.
This other kid that was playing with my son just randomly like threw pants down and just started peeing. And
Nice.
there's like 100
Yeah.
parents plus kids,
It's
like,
like-
like so many people there.
Yeah.
And then grandmother's like on all the sides. She comes like running over. She's like, "No, don't do it."
When you gotta go, you gotta go, dude.
Dude, yeah. And I think on that note, I gotta go.
You just want to tell the story to go pee? It's time for Song of the Week. Alright. I think Martin is going to lead us off this day. This
Alright.
day.
The lead off runner.
Shout out me switching my song of the week 12 times, but I want to stay
Yeah.
true to Jake Worthington's "It Ain't the Whiskey."
Oh.
Jakey.
Fun song.
Jakey?
Good Weather. I did say on an earlier pod that Good Weather brings out the hip hop. Good Weather can bring out that country in me too. Those
Okay.
are my two strong Good Weather genres.
Yeah.
And you can't fuse them, but don't confuse them.
You can if you're Big X the Bug.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
Big X
valid.
got that.
No, it was a good song. It's like, it's got that, it's got a lot of power behind it. Real easy ballad to kind of like jam
Didn't
to.
see the law, but the law saw me.
No, I'm not a big country guy. But
Are we
it's
all
like-
in agreement
it
that
fucks.
it's about Roadhead?
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
Such a Roadhead song.
She's just a fucking 10, bro. This country dude has a 10 in the
That
truck.
is a line, right? He says that she's a 10 in the song.
No, I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
so. That might be the other song.
Oh, maybe.
It does have, that theme has been used in country before, but it's like now is a new time it's used, and he did it good enough where it's a good listen. It's a fun song.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
frig with it.
It's a different style of country.
What was his name again?
Jake Worthington.
Jake Worthington. Bet.
I didn't see the law, but the law saw me.
Hell yeah. That was a good
Sir,
pick.
I represent the state of Tennessee. Alright.
Ryan, what
You
we
know
got?
what's so funny is I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a Misfits song because I've been on like a huge Misfits
Oh,
kick
yeah.
again, and then I completely didn't. Ray's like just like had her mouth up to the mic. Over
No, I
there.
have to like show what I'm seeing right now. It's just getting the fuck out of me.
What? Right, come lay down.
Is it me?
What do you see?
Oh,
in
this
that?
is fucking.
It's Bulbasaur
It's
in the
Bulbasaur's
mirror.
eye.
That's hilarious.
We're gonna have to.
You have to actually send
I'll
that
send
one
it
to
to you
me.
right now.
Alright,
That's
bet.
so funny. I was like, he's not over here. Then yeah, I know you have the other cut off though.
That's too perfect.
It was a little trippy.
Alright.
But, oh yeah, so I did "Sunshine" by Atmosphere. So this is a song about how he was like hungover and having a shitty day, and then he's like, "Wait a minute, it's nice out. I'm just gonna go outside, and all my problems will fucking disappear."
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's the vibe.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah,
It was a good song. I fuck with it.
Atmosphere is sick.
Yeah, dude, when you said Atmosphere, it brought back so many memories. Like, I forgot about Atmosphere
Yeah.
completely. Come on, girl, interrupt the pod a little more. Jump up.
There was this lady
She's a
on
star,
TikTok who
yeah.
has like a smoke bubble thing,
Oh, yeah?
and her cat and like dog ran in, and mad people in the comments like, "Oh my god, the dog, the animal," and the cat. But it's like ventilated. It's not like
Right.
it's not a fishbowl.
Mm.
Other than that.
Other than that, anyways. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
What's your
Ryan?
favorite animal?
Shut up. My song of the week.
Shot
Before we get, I saw it coming. I was gonna never get my song of the weekend. What did I change? I changed mine to "For the Squaw" by Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah.
Real cool, flowy song. Just kind of like, literally just a song about chilling and like kicking down the street. You know.
It's for the squad, dude.
For the squad, you know, chilling with the boys, and, you know, helping each other out, being there for each other.
Those stupid fucking AI things of dogs and cats like standing up and then they're like humanoid. Fuck AI, dude. Who is making
Dude,
this
AI's
shit?
taking over.
Wait, are you talking about like they all have like backstories too? It's like Timothy Cheese was killed by John Pork.
All right, we got a little crazy there. We lost the
It's
sauce.
wild.
Favorite animal, not dog. No, just
Predator.
Before Napoleon Dynamite, I always said Liger, and then I
Fuck
felt shame because Napoleon Dynamite called me out. So it's wolves. Wolves are my favorite animal.
Wolves.
Yeah.
I'm in a Facebook group. It's called Wolf Fleece Appreciation Society.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm talking about? People just wear those like fleece wolf sweatshirts and shit, and people just like find somebody in public wearing that and just like post a picture of it. It's like found the leader of the pack today. It's so fucking.
I love
funny.
that. Oh my God, Rhea.
She's benching, dude.
I know. She's like trying to.
She's pushing buttons right now.
I know she really is. I'm gonna
Oh,
get the
that was
squirt.
sassy.
Right, don't we get the
That
squirt
was
bottle?
mean. Don't be a stinker.
I got the squirt bottle.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Imagine.
She just started speaking in tongues.
So wait, favorite animals?
Yeah, you said wolf.
Yeah. What about you?
What did you say?
I don't know.
Dig deep. What's your spirit animal, bro?
I fuck with. It's always changing. Right now, I'm a big shoebill stork guy.
Ooh, what about the shoebill stork?
You want to hear?
Yeah. Are you gonna show me their call?
I'm gonna show you what they look like and the motherfucking sound they make.
Is this
You gotta
that giant
crank
one
your
that does like
hands.
the?
It looks like a person wearing a bird costume. 'Cause it
I
has
think I
the
know what you're talking
creepiest
about.
Eyes.
This is the one with the big gray one. Yeah,
they're
those
like
things are
fucking
gnarly.
38 feet tall.
Dude, I low key have a fear of birds.
Oh no, we don't want people.
Oh, those
talking.
things? Yeah.
Wait, let me just see a
I've
still
seen
image
them.
of it.
Like, this bird's actually real. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck those
But we
things.
need to hear.
That thing's
make
straight
its
out of hell.
crazy ass
Dude,
noise.
okay, all birds cannot be trusted. You can't tell what they're thinking.
That's a dinosaur.
Wait. What is it? That's some predator shit.
What would you do if you seen that shit?
What do you
I'd
heard that in your
suck.
closet at night, bro?
And you just see those evil ass eyes. It's always looking down like.
I'm throwing haymakers. I don't trust that shit.
But yeah, I fuck with those right now. I don't know why.
Alright, respect. What about you, Marty?
I think I'm gonna have to say this, and it could change later in life, but as of right now, I dug deep, and an animal that I consistently say is a favorite of mine is the orangutan.
The
Those are
orangutan.
sick.
You know what's
They
funny?
are
I was waiting for you to answer because I wanted to imagine all of our animals in a battle to the death and who wins. I thought wolf was going to be stronger, but orangutan's a tough one. Same with the bird. The bird's got the height, the flying ability.
I don't know if those motherfuckers can fly, dude. They look like they weigh like 300 pounds.
Orangutan are strong, but they're
fucking
pretty
beefy.
docile.
Right.
I think I'm out of the ape family. It's what I'm most interested in because they just seem so like an in between stage from like maybe man to gorilla.
Yeah.
You know, have orangutan, and there's all those crazy images. The ones that are true of them actually using like tools and learning shit, watching
yeah.
people and stuff. It's like, what the fuck? Shouldn't we be looking more into that?
You
a little
think?
bit,
You
but
think.
it's all
Instead, we just wonder if 100 men can beat a gorilla.
yeah. Or my dog can hit buttons that say words. But there's fucking something that can learn sign language out there and actually is like,
Right.
but what is that? There's like, what is the human
Intelligence.
difference? I know it's intelligence,
Oh,
but like,
sorry. It's intelligence, Martin.
human difference between these ape creatures that we share so much DNA with. We share similar DNA with like bananas and shit. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, we have like 7% DNA.
This is just a bunch of
Imagine.
conspiracy bullshit to keep us all confused, and we're really just like, it's some fucking bullshit.
Yeah. You know, I think it just
All
goes to show.
click delete, motherfucker.
For evidence, you're not your body. You're not your physical, self that people will think about.
Ryan tags are cool though. I always like him.
I fuck with
them.
Right, okay, cool. Dude.
I fuck with them.
Yeah.
Now, do we want to roll into nostalgia of the week?
Orangutans, probably mine.
I had a pet orangutan back in the day. Remember how Ross had a pet monkey in
Yeah.
your friends? That's crazy.
Oh, remember how we said Ross is like hands down the worst Friends character?
Yeah.
Monica's easily the second worst. The whole
Oh.
Geller family just sucks.
The
dude.
Geller family's a red
She's
flag.
so annoying. Rachel had friends on like when we were falling asleep this week, and I was
Yeah.
just like, every time Monica talks, I'm just like, oh my god.
I guess it's not as noticeable, but like I can just hear her yell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
so
like-
like neurotic and annoying.
I think it's a good take.
Yeah,
I don't
fuck
think
the
people.
Gellers.
The Gellers, they
Gellers
definitely are the
whack
worst.
as shit.
Yeah. Everyone knows it's about Phoebe and Joey and
Chan
what's his
man.
face? Chandler.
I'll
and
be
Rachel.
there for you. I went to this place called the Griddle, and really cool spot.
Hell yeah. What'd you get for food?
I got there, like had this like wicked good homemade hash plate with like bacon and all this other stuff.
Okay.
Got that and
Fire.
it was
Yeah.
fire.
Dude, I had some mean brisket today. I don't know why I didn't
Ooh.
do it. I know, I've been craving it for a while.
Where'd you get it?
The cookout.
Oh,
They made
Oh,
so much.
nice.
Dude, they made
Yeah, he's good at
kielbasa,
cooking.
sausages, chicken, hot dogs, burgers.
Yeah,
Someone brought
damn.
brisket, mac and cheese. Pasta salad was fire.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was
I'm such a
great.
pasta salad guy.
Dude, pasta salad fiend over here.
I do like myself a potato salad. No egg,
Disgusting.
though.
Get out of
Dude,
here.
my
No
grandmother
egg.
makes the best fucking potato salad.
The Red Bliss potato salad
good.
No, I
from
cannot do
Roach
it.
Brothers was so good. It used to
Mayo-y.
be top tier back in the day.
I mean, I get
I
it,
might
but I
have to
just,
drive over to a Roach Brothers just grab some tonight. See if it's still
Don't
holds
call
true.
my grandma. Maybe
Put me up a
make
badge.
potato salad.
I need a
Dude,
Ouija
it's
board
so
now.
all right, nostalgia for the week. What do we got?
My grandmother's potato salad.
I love that. There we go.
Deadass.
Easy.
It's so fucking
Yeah.
good, dude. It's gonna sound weird. My grandmother's Polish.
You know how she
so
does it?
like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's like Red Bliss potatoes, a little like yellow onion diced finely in there, light on the mayo, very light
Thank
on the
you.
mayo.
You need light.
I
That's what I
think
was-
she hits it with a how you doing a mustard.
Oh,
Just
you
to
lost
kind
me.
of get a little bit of that acidity in there. It doesn't turn it, like, not even enough to change the color. Like, she might
just a
not
little-
even put, but there's a little bit of a zap in it.
Okay.
And then she
Ooh.
tops it with some paprika on top, and then
Okay.
just covers the whole top of the bowl with pepperoni.
Wow,
Dude,
interesting.
I thought that's how all potato salad was. So I would go to a function, there's potato salad, I'm like, where's fucking pepperoni? People
Yeah.
look at me like I had 9 heads. Dude, my grandma, the pepperoni, you having that little tiny bit of spice with like that cool ass, like ice cold
it sounds
potato.
so
Dude, it's
good.
so
I
good.
bet the
Almost
oily,
watered.
like spicy pepperoni
It's
probably
so
really
good.
I could see that.
I don't know how she decided to put pepperoni on it, but it's fucking gas.
All
She's
right.
still kicking it?
Yeah.
You gotta drive over there. Like, just make her a plan.
Yeah.
Boys.
Dude, it's so good. It's
Bring
so
some
good.
to Westerly.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you guys. What's that?
Don't worry about it. What about you, Mario? What do you got for nostalgia?
Westerly. No. What is my...
Do you remember? I remember.
when I was young?
Come
Nostalgia
on.
Showcase.
All right, think about it. I'll give you mine.
What's yours?
So I don't know. I think I've talked about it on the pod before. Doritos are overrated, right? Everyone knows that.
I mean,
But hear me out. There was one flavor back in the day that I always loved, and they discontinued it. It was called the Midnight Taco.
Those were fire.
They were the best chip I've ever fucking had in
They
my
were
life.
so good.
And what's crazy is they just relaunched basically the same thing. It's called the Late Night Fully Loaded Taco Doritos. I got a little bag earlier this week to try it. It's exactly how I remember it. It was fucking perfect.
Hey.
I'm back on the Doritos
What
game.
color bag is it?
It's like a dark purpley with a little bit of
Okay.
black. Yeah, keep an eye out for it. Late Night Loaded Taco Doritos.
do we show a little
Fire. Right there.
Shit,
Yeah.
those are
Get
Doritos.
Ah,
Dorito,
yeah,
we should do a
I'm so
Dorito
hungry.
testing. I know,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
sorry.
really made my week, actually.
Did you
That
see-
rules.
yours was grandma's?
We were on a food kick, I guess.
Yeah, red blessed potato salad with peps and
A little bit of red onion, a little bit of
yours
yellow onion.
was.
I just said it.
What was it?
Well, come on. Flex that brain muscle. What did I just say?
Kids cooked.
What is it?
The Late Night Loaded Taco.
Oh,
Actually, I
the
guess technically
Doritos.
nostalgia would be the Midnight Taco
The
from the
Doritos.
early 2000s.
My nostalgia is fucking cereal.
Just cereal.
Just cereal.
Just
man.
cereal. Okay.
Cereal does make
Just
you feel
like
a
two
kid.
boxes of your favorite kind that week, because you know I could dump a box down
What was
and
your,
just
what was your favorite back in
what
the day?
was it?
It was all cereal.
Just
Didn't
fucking
matter.
give me it all,
Yeah.
dude. Frosted Flakes,
Oh,
Cinnamon
Kix.
Toast Crunch, Cocoa Puffs, Reese's Puffs,
Cookie Crisps.
Cookies Crisp, fucking honey bunches of oats, bitch.
Remember Pops?
Give me some fucking raisin oats, bro.
The
We
Rock
could-
Pops, like the big yellow.
Yeah. I was just thinking of the Pops commercial, and I was like thinking, it's a Pops thing, sweet crunchy bling bling. Super
Pops,
yo,
yeah.
instantly
People
yo.
hate on Pops. Pops are good.
Those are good
I
back
like
in
that
the
little
day.
underlying light flavor that
It
came
was
with
just
it.
like-
But you had to like
Yeah.
shovel a bunch down to get it. You know what I mean?
It was like puffed corn coated in like more corn syrup.
Yeah.
Like,
It
So
was
you should
corn
just do like a
syrup.
fucking 4-hour cereal.
I could
pod.
literally. I had a weird arsenal of cereal, dude. So I was always like, fucking frosted mini wheats.
Wow,
The
crazy stuff.
blueberry or the strawberry were gas.
Okay.
Honey bunches of oats.
Honey bunches of oats, dude.
Most flavors are amazing.
Oh my God.
The strawberry one,
Those clusters,
so fucking good.
the strawberries,
I was,
the
I
red
was a big
strawberries.
Lucky Charms man.
Yeah.
And like Count Chocula and stuff.
I remember having like brainwashed from a commercial and eating
Oh, no.
like cinnamon toast crunch really bad. And my mom got some.
Yeah.
I'm mad young. I'm just shoveling it down. So excited to finally have it.
Yeah.
I started choking. My dad's reading the newspaper, dude. And I'm just like, I'm looking at him and I'm like, I can't fix this. I just like tap the table and he just like throws everything. Starts just like fucking ragdolling me. He gets it out. I'm like crying and all fucked up. I'm like, so excited for these cinnamon toast crunch.
Just died.
Dude, dying.
Oh my God.
Man. Under 10, probably like 7 or 8. You know, it's like that commercial just hit different, dude.
And you went dry too, not even like bowls of cereal.
I know,
It was just
no. It was in, but I think it was a higher level top piece. that
Yeah.
didn't get that.
Wasn't soaked
Yeah.
in.
yeah, a little too
Dude,
dry.
the fucking
Oh, man.
the protein powder I had last week, I just finished it and I'm so sad. Tastes exactly like. Oh, sorry, just getting that ASMR.
Yeah.
It tastes exactly like the fucking milk that was left behind from Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It was like, you know that brand Ghost? It was a Ghost Cinnabon protein.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so
Yeah.
fucking
Fuck
good,
yeah.
dude.
Hot take: I never drank the milk after my cereal.
I
It
have
was always warm
gone back and forth with it.
and gross.
How
But I-
slow were you fucking eating your cereal? That
I would do like
yeah.
3 bowls. That's it.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you do like the first one, then you do the
yeah.
second.
Oh,
and
so
then
it's
you
like super marinated. By the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
It's so good.
I would hit the double bowl, same milk.
yeah.
I could
Something
just
to
go
get
eat a whole
splash.
box of cereal.
Yeah.
And I just watched like this health dude that I follow on TikTok, and he was like, he's supposed to eat like random food that he likes, and he's like,
Okay.
tell me that's not genetically engineered to make you just not get full right away.
Right.
Like talking about all the science words behind it.
Yeah, they put like crack in it.
Yeah.
My go-tos were definitely Cookie Crisp. I was a big fan of Kix, the fruit Kix, fire. Cinnamon Toast Crunch for sure. I feel like I'm missing one, but those are like the kind of the staples.
I used to steal all my mom's Special K, and she'd get fucking
Oh, the
pissed.
special shake
'Cause
chocolate.
Yeah, it had the little
Special K's good.
chocolates.
Mm.
No,
Oh,
shout out the freaking
Craves. Remember those?
Those were good too.
Yeah.
No, it was freaking. I can't think of it right now.
Yeah.
No, I can't. It's like some blueberry one, but it's like Kashi, I think. The Kashi.
Yeah,
Oh.
Kashi's gas.
So good.
That was like healthier, I think.
Right.
It kind of masks
Yeah.
to make
Yeah.
you feel better about yourself, but not really.
The best stone snack in the world is a crisp, ice cold milk Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs.
Peanut butter chocolate.
Flavor.
Dude,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh.
Stop.
One of the best.
Like,
Did you guys like Honey Crisp?
Oh yeah.
dude,
That was
honey bunches? No, where
Yeah.
you said that.
Yeah.
Honeycombs.
Oh yeah, honeycombs. That's what I was thinking.
I was thinking honey
They
grab.
had the little like crackhead guy in the
But
commercial.
they changed them like
Oh.
mad quick. They're
Yeah.
like scaring families.
Do you remember Apple Jacks?
Yeah.
Yo, Apple Jacks is good too.
mine.
Yeah. that
Did
was
you know
fun.
all Fruit Loops are the same flavor?
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
They
Kinda
were
like
all-
Skittles.
As a
lemon
kid, we'd
flavored.
always be like, no.
I don't like the greens. Pick those ones out.
Yeah.
Yeah. like-
Yeah, they were all lemon flavored.
That's crazy.
That's why like sometimes if you get like a shitty lemon pepper from the store, I'm like, ugh, it tastes like
We
Fruit
miss
Loops.
Rice Krispies, dude.
Ooh, Rice
Snap,
Krispies.
crackle, pop, dude.
Chocolate Rice
That
Krispies.
hilarious. That's fine back in the day. That kid goes up to it. He's like, snap, crackle. I was like, you're fat. He's like, what the fuck?
Do you guys remember like Cocoa Puffs and Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah.
Or Cocoa Pebbles and
Mhm.
Fruity
Yeah.
Pebbles?
Captain Crunch, all the different crunches.
I liked Captain Crunch berries.
Yeah, but
I
it
didn't
tore
like
your
Earl
mouth
Grey.
apart.
Frosted Flakes.
The roof of my mouth never bled more than eating a bunch of Captain Crunch. That shit tore you up, dude.
Captain Crunch is intense.
And then if you have pizza that
Oh,
night,
man, it has that kind of
oh
like,
man,
ooh,
your mouth's
That's a
already
weird-
tore up.
my
And you bite a
gums
hot
kinda just-
slice.
my gut.
Your gums.
What
Tell us
was
about
it
your
again?
cum.
Dude, the Captain Crunch. There's something in that.
It really is. It's
My
so
gums
good.
can like feel it, like memory core right now. It's
Yeah.
like, ooh.
Oh god.
Like, you can almost bite someone's throat for that. Like,
I might have to go grab some cereal.
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
I same.
You might go surprise
I gotta
me.
eat
You
dinner,
just like,
dude. I did not eat anything today. I'm fucking so hungry.
Oh man. Now we'll wrap this up. Wasn't there something you said you wanted to touch on?
Oh yeah,
You
dude.
and
Me and my
Rachel
wife, like, she was like feeling like just that nice weather, dopamine rush. So
Yeah.
she's like, let's go for a walk. So we went to Fort Tabor in New Bedford, which, dude, New Bedford is being invaded by rats right now.
You
It's
tell me
insane.
about this.
There's
Really?
a rat apocalypse because the fucking dump burned down. So all
Oh
the
my
rats are just
God.
in the
Oh.
street, dude. It's
Jesus
I'll show you a video of it.
Christ.
The street is like moving.
Yeah.
It's just a million rats.
Oh my
It's
God.
Just
fucking
waves
insane.
of them. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Fuck
Hopefully
that.
keeps my rent cheap.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went to Fort Tabor, which is like New England is peppered with them. They're like always like along a beach. It's like a little island,
Mhm.
and it's like where all the gun batteries were.
Yeah.
And there's like little bunkers and shit. So we were walking through the bunkers, and I had like the Spirit Talker app on,
Yeah.
and we were getting some crazy responses.
Yeah, I saw some of them.
I have my phone on airplane mode too, so it's not like maybe it's like listening to you and then pulling from a database. I still don't think it's a real app. I think it's like just for fun, but.
Right.
you got
Dude,
a
it was
little
like,
weird.
hide, we'll protect you.
Yeah.
Like, I died here. I don't mean you harm. And then
Oh
we were
my
getting some, like,
God.
evil ass responses.
Jesus Christ.
But, dude, it was scary as fuck, and it was daylight out.
Oh
but
my
when you
God.
go in the bunker, it's, like, completely
Yeah.
black. Like,
No shit.
and then, like, there was other people in there, and somebody, like, kicked a can, and I was like, I
Oh
fucking
my
ran out of there,
God.
dude.
Just any
God.
noise, you just fucking sprint out of there.
Yeah, it was wild, though. It was like, won't protect you.
Yeah, it's
Fine.
I can see it being fun.
The thing of the app's like, I just kicked that can.
Fucking run. That would be like
Oh.
over the top. Then you have to get out of there.
Evil spirits, suck my cock.
That was nice.
Very tenacious, dude.
Yeah, very tenacious D, dude.
I used to be
Man, it's
dead.
the pick!
I ripped the gate open. Now I'm like, the floods are coming.
Well, how about you just give us a little sign
Tell you about
off?
something real quick.
Yeah. Oh no, I did want to apologize to you actually, because 2 weeks ago, I found out that confirmation bias is a very real thing. We did our 5 songs for the good vibes or whatever, the sunshine vibes, right? Martin chose Grove Street as one of his songs, and when I went to go edit it, I could have sworn I heard Grocery Street or whatever. I heard Grocery something. And I was just like, okay, that maybe that's not a real thing, so I'll look it up. And I typed in grocery something, whatever
Well,
it was.
If you're gonna acknowledge that, I guess I have to acknowledge the fact that that wasn't even supposed to be my song, and I bought it much
Sorry.
rather. Gave it to where'd it go? I sent it to you guys. Oh yeah, Not a Player by Big Pun and Joe.
nice.
Ah, okay.
But you know, it's a party, grocery store.
Dude, literally, I looked it up, and what's funny is when I was editing it, you went on to like say the name of the artist, whoever it was. What was it?
Waka Flocka.
Waka Flocka, thank you. And like, I looked up grocery or whatever, and I saw something by Waka Flocka, so I just didn't even like actually read the title of the song. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what it's called. I just assumed I was right in my assumption, and yeah.
I also
my
have
bad.
to apologize to Ryan because when we were riffing and you were talking about Ubering, I randomly was like, when I did my Mr. Beast skit, you were like, I'm not doing it for financial reasons, just whatever. And then I was like, oh, Mr. Beast opens the door. He's like, here's this house because you're clearly you're clearly financially struggling. And I was rewatching that pod and I was like, oof.
Oh,
That
I
makes
didn't
sense.
take it as a
I didn't
It was a
even
good
mean it
riff.
like that.
It was your
Oh,
riffing
man.
with the joke.
I don't
but,
be getting offended by that.
it's
So
funny.
funny though.
I love that you held
You
on.
remember I
to
said that to you though? I was like, I feel
Yeah.
bad.
No, I
That didn't
agreed. I was
sound
like,
right.
it was just funny. You're going along with
Yeah.
the jokes.
I was like, not financially struggling. I was just doing Uber. I'm like, you're financially struggling. I was like, damn.
I mean, like, the money helps.
Yeah.
Dude, I've had some bullshit ass fuck. Dude, fuck door dashing. I'm not doing that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Shit's fucking lame as shit. Dude, I was doing that thunder and lightning storm on Thursday night. Motherfuckers were leaving me like $1. I'm like, fuck you, $1,
yeah.
dude. Get your own goddamn burrito. If someone gives me a shitty tip, I don't care if DoorDash sees me and fires me, however it works, or suspends me. If it's like not a good tip, I have like a little box that's insulated that I put the food in, and if it's like less than $3, not the tip, the whole order, it does not go in there. I'm like, your food can be cold and I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I love
you're
that.
an asshole.
I thought you were gonna say like if you see they only tip you $1 beforehand, you're like, I take that food. I eat their burrito.
I've never done that.
No.
Yeah. Honestly, it makes you not really want. The only time I like
It makes
wanted
you want
to
to
get
sign
food,
up to Uber just to take a bite out of someone's burrito.
You're just like, yeah, you're never gonna do it again, so you don't care.
Right, just to
Man.
ruin someone's day.
I got an order pickup from this fried chicken place that also just has a shitload of halal food, which is really
crazy.
random.
Okay.
But it's fucking smelled so good in there.
Burrito sounds so
And then
good.
somebody got Portuguese food the other night from this like little hole in the wall place, and my car smelled so good for like 3 days. I was like, damn, I gotta try that.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, hey, got some good places to check out. Now.
I did try Chinese food from like the one place everybody orders from, and it was fucking disgusting. I was like,
That's disappointing.
dude, it sucked
What did you
bad.
get though?
I got a poo-poo for one and a veggie lo mein. The lo mein was fine. Everything else was fucking full-blown AIDS.
House of Fortune, plain no mass.
Bomb?
Yeah.
Nice.
See, the poo-poo platter, if it's not really good, that's the stuff that they just like throw together and put on a platter for people. You know what I mean? Like, I can see that being the stuff they don't care about as much.
But it's like all the hits, dude. Like,
Right.
you can't be fucking up your chicken finger.
You shouldn't, but
Like,
I
that
think
should
some
be the
places
best thing you do.
it should be. But I think some places take that for granted almost.
Yeah, they
You know.
fucked me.
They're like, everyone likes Chinese chicken fingers, you know.
I can walk to this place too from my crib, so I was like, oh yeah, if this is good, it's gonna be my go-to. Like, not that I really get like fast food a lot anymore. It was fucking not good, and it was expensive as shit.
Bummer.
Yeah, I'm like, why does everybody order from here? There's a place like that's 20 minutes away, and it's well worth the drive because they do like their Chinese food is like 15 out of 10, and then they have like a small menu of Chinese Portuguese fusion.
Ooh.
And it is so fucking good, dude. They do chorizo fried rice.
I'm ordering some food.
They do
after.
fucking the dumplings with like casserole in it.
I need to try those. You've mentioned these before. I
Dude.
need to try those.
Mr. Chen in Fall River, Mass.
All right.
Fucking rules.
I'm going this week.
And he's mad funny. If you follow him on Facebook, he's like, "You leave me bad review, fuck you, don't come back." Like, he just like he shits on people that give him bad. It's
He
so
stands on
funny.
business with
He
it.
does not fucking tolerate that.
Episode 31. We're
Yeah.
hungry.
We're hungry.
Vibing.
Yeah.
We got another episode out. I gotta wrap this up.
All right.
Wow.
Wow, 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 wow. Hey.
Until
Ryan
next time. Thanks, everybody.